Whoa. Well, I just found my another movie of the year. I just found my another movie of the year. Roll the intro, baby, because today, ladies and gentlemen, today I am going to do a movie review on the Suicide Squad. Did I enjoy it? Think this movie was bad or think this movie is okay? Find out, because today, ladies and gentlemen, today I am going to do a movie review on James Gunn, The Suicide Squad, baby. Let the movie review begin, baby!
Oh yeah, it was like lightning! Everybody was frightening!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to do a movie review on The Suicide Squad, baby. It is directed by the one, the only, the beautiful, humble mind of James Gunn, baby. So if you guys don't know it, we had to do just one trailer for The Suicide Squad. And when I went to it and when I finished watching that trailer, I was like, wow, this movie looks good. In my opinion, I was not excited for some reason. I should be, because when I watched this movie, oh my goodness, man, I got a lot of things to talk about this movie, because there are so many things I need to talk about this movie. But if you guys don't know that when I watched the first trailer, when I saw King Shark, I was like, yep, I'm in. I'm clearly in. And when I first saw the Starfish, I was like, wait, I remember that Starfish. I saw it in the episode of Robot Chicken. Because, if you guys know that Robot Chicken made a reference to Star Wars. If you guys know what Star Wars is literally a giant starfish, aka he is literally like a villain in the DC comic book. I think that has to be one of the weirdest and the funniest villain in every DC comic ever made. But James Gunn did it in the perfect way. STALLONE looks so amazing, and of course very, very, very creepy and very, very real at the same time. In this movie, it looks fantastic. The special effects in this movie is beyond fantastic. And if you guys don't know, but in the end of my reaction to the first one, I found out that my boy Sylvester Stallone is playing King Shark. I was like, yep, I'm in. I'm clearly in. Give me Sylvester Stallone and I'm in. I'm clearly in. When I first heard that Sylvester Stallone, the man that played Rambo, and just Rambo is gonna play King Shark, I'm in. I'm clearly in. You got me. Take my money. Take everything. Take my PS5. Take everything. Because I love Sylvester Stallone, you guys. If you guys know that Rambo, the franchise, is absolutely, in my opinion, the most bloodiest franchise of all time, including The Last Blood. Because, oh boy, The Last Blood? You guys need to watch it, because it is so bloody. It is so bloody. I haven't watched that movie for a while, but I might rewatch it, because when I first heard King Shark talk, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this boy. But yes, today I'm going to talk about The Suicide Squad, and you heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. I think I just found my another movie of the year. Like, what? Like, if you guys don't know, I haven't watched Space Jam: A New Legacy, so bear with me, you guys, because it's coming out on DVD very soon, so I am able to do a unboxing for that, and of course, I am going to do a movie on Space Jam: A New Legacy, so bear with me, yet. For the time being, we are going to do a movie on The Suicide Squad, because, oh boy, baby, I got a lot of things to say about this movie separately. And before we start this, I need to get this out of my chest. I think everyone's gonna ask me, Luigi, is this movie better than the first Suicide Squad? And the answer is yes. Clearly, yes. Like this movie's better. This movie is clearly better than the first Suicide Squad. But Luigi, the first Suicide Squad, nope. But Luigi, are you sure? Yep. But Luigi, yep, I'm sure. This Suicide Squad is clearly better than the first Suicide Squad. So yeah, they're at me, bro. If you guys are a big fan of the first Suicide Squad, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Get out of here right now. Just kidding, guys. I'm so sorry. But if you guys are a big fan of the Suicide Squad, I totally respect. Because in my opinion, this the first Suicide Squad, it's not the best DC movie, but in my opinion, I still enjoy it. I still enjoy Will Smith as Deadshot. Of course, Margie Wahlberg as Harley Quinn is absolutely fantastic. She does a fantastic job in this movie as well. In my opinion, is this better than the Birds of Prey movie? Yes, clearly yes. Don't get me wrong, I love the Birds of Prey movie. I would give that movie easily a 7 out of 10. It's clearly not the best in my opinion. It was a little boring in the middle, but when we get to like the end and clearly the beginning, I was like, oh yeah, this movie is clearly better. But when we get to the middle of the movie, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I don't know how I feel about Butterfly. I'm gonna give that movie easily a 7.5. I can't give it an 8 because there's some things in the movie I don't really like, in my opinion. I thought the villain in that movie is clearly not the best. It's easily one of the boringest villain, in my opinion, in the DC movies. But this villain in the Suicide Squad, it is so wacky, it is so funny, but I love it. I love it. So, of course, if you guys don't know that when James Gunn first revealed when he's going to make another Suicide Squad, he said in that reveal, he said, don't get too attached with the characters because mostly every character is going to die. And oh boy, baby, he was right. So, of course, I'm going to get right into the movie. Right now, if you guys have not seen the Suicide Squad, please leave this video right now and watch the Suicide Squad. But if you guys have watched the Suicide Squad, I hope you guys love my movie review on the Suicide Squad. So if you guys know, the beginning start off with a villain named Sylvester. If you guys know who he's being played by, if you guys don't know that mostly every cast in this movie is from Guardians of the Galaxy. I see you, James Gunn. I see you. I see it. Because if you guys don't know that the actor that played Sylvester is I forgot the name. I clearly forgot the name. Bondu. From Guardians of the Galaxy. He weighs Peter. It's like, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. I wish he would say that in this movie, because if he did say that movie, I will lose my mind. So the beginning starts off with, of course, Ahmed. If you guys know the Amanda, I forgot. I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot say names. Amanda. If you guys know that she's in charge of the Suicide Squad, and she was talking to Savon and said, if you disobey or if you don't follow the rules, I will explode your head. And that's what we mean. Our boy Rick Flag, baby, and boy, baby, Rick Flag looking fly, baby. Even with the shorts. If you guys know what kind of shirt I'm talking about, the yellow shirt. You guys see the picture up there in the top corner with the yellow shirt. Oh, boy, baby, he been walking it, baby. I'm so sorry. So if you guys don't know that in the beginning, he takes Savon to meet the Suicide Squad, like the first group, because the guys don't know there are 2 groups. The first group is like a decoy, because he even confirmed that in Amanda. She said that the first group was a decoy, and the second group, it was like, the first group was a distraction, but the second group is the main team. So if you guys don't know who died there, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Like, there are so many people who died. I think the saddest character death in this movie is gotta be Captain Boomerang, man. Like, when I immediately jaw dropped to the ground when I first saw Captain Boomerang dead by a helicopter blade. You guys know what caused the helicopter blade? You guys know that Mongal? You guys know that the costume in this movie is absolutely fantastic and I love it. But Mongal's costume and her design looks absolutely fantastic. So she jumps off the helicopter, she is getting, and she accidentally, I think on purpose, she got some helicopter blades stabbed to Captain Boomerang, and when Harley said "Boo!" and then, oh my goodness, bro, like, when I first saw that, I was like, I was fixing to leave. Like, I was fixing to leave because Captain Boomerang is easily the best part of the first Suicide Squad. Like, oh my goodness, bro. If you guys are wondering what's my best character in this movie, it is the one, the only, the most awesomest, dangerous character of all. You guys already know who I'm fixing to say. And that character is Weasel. Weasel is clearly the best character. I'm so sorry. But yeah, in my opinion, I kind of like Weasel in this movie. But the way they did Weasel in the beginning of the movie, it's so dirty, man. Like, he died of drowning. But spoiler about the end credits, he lived. I was like, I was completely laughing my butt out. But of course, if you guys want to know one of my favorite characters in this movie is clearly Polka Dot Man and clearly the Rat Catcher, because oh my goodness, the actor that played the Rat Catcher, she did a fantastic job playing as Rat Catcher. The emotional, the way she acts, the way everything about Rat Catcher is clearly the best DC character in this movie. And clearly one of my favorite DC characters, because I really want to read about her in the comics. And she does have comics, because oh my goodness, the whole actor, man, did amazing job. And of course, the actor that played Bloodsport, and of course, John Cena. And oh boy, John Cena as Peacemaker, amazing. And John Cena as Don's brother in Fast and Furious 9, perfect. Like, oh my goodness. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge John Cena fan, and when I see John Cena in this movie, I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh my goodness, like, clearly John Cena is one of my favorite actors. But the actor that played Bloodsport, oh my goodness, there's a scene in this movie when he was talking to his daughter, and they're both screaming and yelling the F word to each other. I was like, oh my goodness, this is way better than the first Suicide Squad. Because if you guys know that the daughter that played Deadshot's, of course, the Deadshot's daughter, she did an okay job, but Bloodsport's daughter did a fantastic job with this movie. Like, oh my goodness, every cast, even the killers that died, did a fantastic job playing as their roles. Like, even Polka Dot Man. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, when I first saw Pokemon, spoiler, Polka Dot Man, when I first saw Polka Dot Man reveal, I was like, what the heck is he? But when I first watched this movie, I was like, he's clearly the best character. Like, he's clearly the best character in this movie. Of course, we are gonna talk about King Shark, baby. Sylvester Stallone did a fantastic job playing as King Shark. And the violence and the gore and the blood, mwah, absolutely love it. Clearly a 10 out of 10 for the blood. And oh my goodness, when I see King Shark kill, I was like, even this, there is a scene in this movie when they were placing the bombs in the towers so they could get rid of Project Starfish, and King Shark was wandering off. He found himself in a little mini aquarium. He found a little fish, or little technically jellyfish, I believe. So type of fish. And the jellyfish was interacting with him, and then King Shark smiled. He said, "New dumb friends," and he laughed and he running around with them. I was like, oh my god! So if you guys don't know, that King Shark is of course belong in the must protect list, because oh my goodness, King Shark in this movie is absolutely freaking adorable and cute. Like, I loved everything about King Shark in this movie. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. Even the villain, Star Wars, he looks fantastic. He looks like a gummy. Like, the humor in this movie is on point. Like, I just love it. And of course, you know that sometimes DC movies like to have little post-credit scenes. So if you guys don't know, I actually did not know about this, that Peacemaker is gonna get his own TV show. I was like, wait, what? By the end credits, Peacemaker live. I was like, excuse me, what? What? Like I was shocked that Peacemaker lived. Like, because I think that was Peacemaker, because I really didn't get to see it like closely, because you guys know I'm not very good, because if you guys don't know that I'm not technically not the best at sightseeing, but I think that was Peacemaker, I believe. And when I first heard that he was getting his own show, I was like, oh, that he deserves it, because Peacemaker in this movie, absolutely love it. Like, absolutely love it. Like, the kills, the characters, the cast, everything about this movie is absolutely fantastic. Like, remember, don't get too attached with this character, because a lot of characters die. If you guys wondering what the saddest character death is, clearly Polka Dot Man, especially, and of course Captain Boomerang, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Like, what's the happiest death I get to see? I think it was Blackguard, because if you guys don't know, now I am not the fan. I'm not the greatest fan of Pete Davidson, but when he first showed the gore and the blood, his head exploded, I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, because he did nothing. Thank you. But yeah, you guys know that he did betray the team, and I'm glad he died. I'm glad he died. But I'm glad he died. So guys, I think that is my movie review on The Suicide Squad. Everything about this movie is absolutely fantastic. The cast is a 10 out of 10. The characters is a 10 out of 10. The story is a 10 out of 10. The gore is the 10 out of 10. The blood, everything about this movie is a 10 out of 10. Especially the emotional in this movie. I didn't expect that this movie would have a lot of emotional, and it did. The busing, the bossing, but even the end of the movie, it absolutely fantastic. And clearly, this has to be the best decent movie of all time, and clearly one of my movie of the year, and clearly one of my favorite movies of all time. This movie is absolutely fantastic. 20 out of 10. 20 out of 10. Like 100 out of 10. This movie is absolutely fantastic. If you guys are a big fan of like the comics and a DC fan, of course the first Suicide Squad, or just a big fan of James Gunn specifically, this movie is a perfect movie for you. So guys, that is my movie on The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn. If you guys have not watched this movie, what you guys think of this movie? Think it was awesome? Think it was okay? Think it was good? Or think it was bad? Leave comments below. Is it 10 out of 10? Is it 10 out of 10? Leave comments below. If you guys have any movie you want me to do review of, leave comments below. Make you guys like, subscribe, like my other videos. Oh, I can't wait for this movie to get on DVD. I'm gonna buy it right away. I'm gonna buy it right away, like easily, 10 out of 10, easily 10 out of 10. But you guys like, subscribe, like my other video. See you guys in the next video. Peace out. Num num. But I'm so sorry. Num num.